Welcome to the Big E Outdoor Radio Show with your hosts, Big E and Brandon of Big E TV. Found nationally on your favorite outdoor television channels. Big E Outdoor Radio challenges all the hot topics in the outdoors, from racing to hunting and even grilling in the backyard. Our mission is to educate on the facts of the impact of the outdoors on all our lives and encourage good stewardship and good fellowship among our ranks. Follow Big E Outdoors on Facebook at Big E Outdoors and Big E Outdoor Radio. Send us feedback and get in on conversations with us. Fasten your seatbelts, because this ain't your daddy's morning show. We'll be right back with Big E and Brandon in the morning on Big E Outdoor Radio. Check out Adrenaline Hydrographics in a Cedar Creek Mall. Put a custom finish on anything you want. Choose from over 1,000 different patterns and colors, including camos, wood grains, carbon fibers, and custom prints like flames, skull patterns, and flag scenes. They can customize your Harley parts, baseball helmets and hard hats, guns and gun stocks, fishing poles, deer skulls, coat racks, you name it. Pretty much anything you can paint, they can put a custom pattern on for you. Adrenaline Hydrographics in the Cedar Creek Mall.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Brandon?
Yeah, we're here. We're
Well,
here. It's bright and early.
Bright and early, long weekend out there for you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So-
We don't want to lose touch on. A lot of people see this as a 3-day weekend, but we want to thank all of our troops and all the men and women in law enforcement, everybody that keeps this country running, and thank everybody for their sacrifices. Thank their families for the sacrifices.
Yeah.
So this Labor Day, we don't want to lose touch on what this weekend really means to everybody.
That's Memorial Day you're thinking of. This Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Yeah, today's just about cooking.
Well, all right. Then. Yeah.
Hey, but, any races this weekend?
Oh yeah, they're racing at Darlington tonight. The Lady in Black. It's I forget how many years they said it's been, but it's been quite a while since they raced Darlington on Labor Day weekend, and they finally changed up the schedules and brought her back.
They got a bunch of old paint schemes, I see.
A bunch of old paint schemes, yeah. Probably more than half the field. Richard Petty brought back his, I believe it's his 72 paint scheme on the 43 car Eric Almirola is driving.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool to see that. It's the STP car.
Who's the guy who was driving, they showed him he's driving. It looks like he's got a fake mustache on.
Oh, yeah. Kyle Larson in the 42 car. Yeah, he's driving one of Kyle Petty's old paint schemes, and he took it up a notch. Not only did he do a throwback paint scheme, but he did a throwback facial hair. He's got the Kyle Petty mustache going on. Actually, in practices earlier this weekend, he threw on a wig. He threw on a wig, and he looked like Kyle Petty. He pulled that one off pretty good. So, but yeah, it's cool. Actually, Dale Jr. is racing a throwback Valvoline paint scheme.
Maybe one day we should do like a throwback hunt.
A throwback hunt.
Yeah, who would we look like? Who could we dress up like? Grizzly Adams and Tarzan, or
well, you could actually, just keep the mustache and everything, kind of shave off the goatee, and I could just shave my face completely down, no facial hair at all, and we could do a throwback back to when our TV show was only pure adrenaline.
yeah, you'd have to put braces on.
Yeah, I'd have to put braces on. Oh man.
Yeah, you'd look pretty
I
young.
was a little guy. That's when I was still skinny.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'd have to put you on quite a diet in order to get you looking like that again. I'd be throwing it way back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, did you do anything exciting? Did you get in touch with any of our bear hunters that were supposed to call in?
Well, actually, yeah. I think probably around 8:30 or so, we got one of my buddies from work. He's a pretty avid bear hunter. He takes quite a few clients out, And he's probably going to be calling us about 8:30. You know, everybody's getting wound up. We got bow season coming up now. We got
I know it.
bear season. Oh boy,
I know it. I can't wait to fire up the expeditions and start flinging them,
yeah.
flinging some arrows.
Hey, are you with us this morning, buddy? Are you all right? You awake?
Yeah.
You awake?
Why?
All right. I see you got your energy drink over there, but I don't know if you drank out of it yet.
Oh yeah.
I look into your eyes and you look kind of distant. You look like you just kind of crawled out of bed.
No, not at all. Actually, I had a pretty fun day yesterday.
Oh, hey. So did I.
I know. Tell us a little bit about what you were doing.
Well,
I know. Don't name any roads because
Well, yeah.
you don't want to be.
I don't want to be known as that guy that tore it up, huh?
Yeah, you don't want to be known as.
Well, yeah, me and Zach, we went up north and broke the Chevy in. And,
You better explain that really quick.
yeah. No, we went up north to the area where I used to live at, and we had nothing else to do, so we decided to burn the day and kind of cruise around on some old dirt roads and
Do some mudding.
do some mudding. Yeah, there was. I mean, it's been pretty dry. There wasn't a whole lot of mud to find, but it was still good. Cruise around up there and stopped in, saw some old friends. I can't believe the one bar was still open that we stopped in at to see. It's interesting to see some of those dive bars are still up and running. They get just enough people in on the weekends to keep the doors open and the lights on.
Some of them, the door is only hanging by one hinge, and they only got one light bulb in the place. So
Yeah, that's the one. You know it, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it was a good day though. We had nothing else to do. Megan went shopping with her friends.
Oh,
Yep.
I see you got a little mud on the truck.
A little bit, not enough, but it'll do.
You've only been married like a couple weeks, and she's already going shopping.
Well, see, last week we changed over everything, and now our bank account is joined. So she said, "Well, I'm going shopping." I'm like, "Well, that didn't take long."
There you go.
So you're broke already.
Yeah, that's it.
Actually, I got to say, she's a smart shopper, and she's
gone.
she's
Yeah.
smarter with the finances than I am.
Yeah,
So,
all women are. They come back and they say, "Look how much money I saved today. Everything was on sale."
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, I
I
saved
saved-
$120."
Yeah.
But she had to spend $140 to save that $120, But that's Kohl's for you.
They do have a thing called Kohl's Cash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you get that back, and then you got to go spend more. See?
Well, yeah, you go spend more, and then all of a sudden your Kohl's cash ain't enough, and you got to break out more cash.
Problem is they don't sell hunting stuff there. Nothing. They know what they do is all that knockoff stuff.
Yeah. Well, I get all my jeans there. I can't. I don't know. I can't really fathom buying $100 pair of jeans. Yeah, I want my jeans to look somewhat decent, but if they're over $30, I'm probably not going to buy them. I wait until they're having huge sales at Kohl's before I go and buy jeans. I'm down to my last couple of pairs.
There's a couple stores in the mall then that you don't want your wife shopping at for jeans.
Yeah. No, she don't shop at them stores either for jeans. So.
Yeah, because they can be close to $200.
Yeah. No. I would need a completely different job to be able to afford that. And even if I had that job, I don't know if I'd want to do that.
True.
I get my jeans at some of them stores at the mall.
Well, you don't. Your wife goes and buys
Yeah, my
them
wife
for
gets
you.
them for me because I look good in them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
According to who?
according to her, that's all that really matters, I guess.
This is true.
So I see Biggie, you're not doing the whole grow the beard out thing.
No.
No.
Hey, I joined the Dollar Shave Club.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Oh man, one of the best shaves you'll ever get. I'm telling you.
Oh man.
So anyway, are you sighted in with your bow? Are you ready to go?
My bow is always sighted in. I haven't shot it for a while, so I should
But-
probably do that. I've been slacking on that. We got bow season right around the corner, and I haven't shot the thing yet.
And bow hunting is definitely something that you do need to be practicing for. We encourage all people to be out there practicing, and if you don't have the room, some folks don't. There is a new indoor range If you're in the Wausau listening area, there's a new indoor range out toward Marathon on the right. What is it?
County O. It's on County O out there, yeah.
Yeah, what's it place called there?
Well, I can't remember what it's called.
I had the brochure for it here even. And anyway, it's indoor range for guns and for bows. And we can go out. You can go out there and sight it in, because that's actually something you want to make sure that when you're going out there, you're making a clean kill and a clean shot.
Yeah.
So even if you think that you're Robin Hood, you need to be out there practicing and making sure that you're dialed in.
Yeah, shot placement is key, especially when you're bow hunting. Well, shot placement is key for any kind of hunting, but especially bow hunting, especially early season bow hunting in this warm weather. I know we've talked about it the last couple of weeks, and not to be repetitive, but it is important. And most people that are hunting, they know that and they understand the risks. But early season, you want to make sure that you get a good clean shot and you get a good quick recovery on your animal, and you get it to whether you're going to cut it up yourself or if you're going to take it to the butcher. You want to make sure that gets done right away, because an animal can spoil really fast, especially the heat that we've got going on right now.
Yep.
So,
hey, when we come back, let's give away a T-shirt.
All right.
Anybody that's listening. So if you're listening out there, be ready. Give you a phone number, and we're going to give away a shirt.
All right.
All right. Be right back.
Hey, it's Mike with Auto Trim and Sign here in Wausau. You already know we do the fun stuff on vehicles. We can also help your business, whether it's simple lettering, company decals, or even a vehicle wrap. Auto Trim and Sign can design and install graphics perfect for your business. Your car, truck, trailer, big rig, or your company's entire fleet will be in good hands. Check out our website, autotrimofwausau.com, or call us at 715-842-9114.
When you're cruising down the road and put your nose astray, call BRB Auto Body night or day.
Whether you had a run-in with a deer or something a little bigger, BRB Auto Body can make your car look like it just rolled off the assembly line. BRB Auto Body specializes in complete body and paint repair, fiberglass repair, and custom painting. At BRB Auto Body, you'll receive a complimentary loaner car while yours is being repaired. Plus, you can have pictures of your vehicle's progress emailed to you on a daily basis. BRB Auto Body also offers 24-hour towing and roadside assistance at 359-9792. The next time you need auto body repair, choose BRB Auto Body, located just 1/2 mile past the Cedar Creek Mall on Highway XX in Rothschild, and online at brbautobodyinc.com.
Expect a quality job from BRB Auto Body. BRB Auto Body. BRB Auto Body.
If you're like most of us, your garage is never big enough. Need some extra room? Go see Denny at the Shed Shop in Eland and Shawano. Or maybe you need a new hunting shack or deer blind of your dreams. Again, the Shed Shop in Eland or Shawano. Complete quality-built sheds, competitive prices, made with treated wood or vinyl, and handcrafted by the Mennonites. Call Denny at the Shed Shop, 715-584-3050. The Shed Shop. Grilling season never ends at Dickey's Barbecue Pit in Wausau. Meats are seasoned in slow-smoked and hickory wood-burning pits on site daily. Buy it as a meal or buy it by the pound. Takeout's available, drive-through, dine-in, or even get Dickey's to cater your next big event. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, located at 2111 Stewart Avenue across from Furniture and Appliance Mart. You can smell the hickory smoke goodness already.
Hey, we're back. That sounds like some fight music right there. Sounds like we're getting ready. Looks like we're getting ready to go at it here. That's some energizing stuff right there.
Yeah. Well, you said you were going to give away a T-shirt here.
We will. I want to start a conversation first.
All right.
Then we'll see if we can get them into it. See.
Okay. All right.
Let's talk about. I'm going to talk about broadheads, because broadheads are, it's kind of a hot spot with me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's big into their broadheads, and I know that not everybody, but I know that, especially with the younger generation, that mechanical broadheads, and we got to stay away from names.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying that right off the bat here, because if a caller says a name, that's one thing, but we got to try to not. Everybody's into this mechanical stuff, and this started many years ago. Mechanicals, and you know that when we've taken people, we do hunting on ranches and we do hunting in the open and we do all kinds of stuff, and we have likely, in fact, I'll go ahead and say that over almost anybody in Wisconsin, we have field tested and experienced and been with people using broadheads on more animals than anybody has, just because of what we do. Okay.
Yep.
Our experience and testing and witnessing with mechanicals overall is not good.
It's not pretty.
No. They work on whitetails, and you get all these guys that'll call in and say, "Oh, Maloney, I shot my whitetail and I blew this big hole and I got this great."
Yeah.
For the most part on whitetails.
If your shot is good.
If the shot is good, and sometimes even when it's not, it opens up because of whitetails the way it is. But when you get to larger game, like elk is marginal, and then again, if you hit the elk perfectly, yes, it's going to do great. So you're going to get those stories where the elk did fantastic.
Yep.
But we've seen it on heavy skin game like buffalo. I've seen it on African game. We've seen it on a lot of others. I don't care what kind of an engineer these mechanical broadhead companies have. I don't care what kind of garbage they try to feed you. I don't care who they put on the air with me and try to argue this. I've seen it hundreds of times, and I'm not exaggerating when I say it. We've seen it hundreds of times.
Yeah.
The mechanical broadhead stops the kinetic energy, and that arrow will not penetrate. Whereas we turned around after sometimes 2-3 shots after trying to get these people up on their animal, and we've handed them, we said, "This is enough." And we've handed them an arrow
with a fixed
blade. Same bow, same shooter, almost within inches of the other arrow, and it passed through.
Yep.
So then it goes to, in my mind, what are you playing around with mechanicals for in the first place? Because you should be just shooting the same broadhead all the time. That way you're just used to shooting the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't mess around with mechanicals, because too many times I've seen in the shot a mistake happen, and then people are saying, "Oh, I was shooting at this big buck and a blade came out and it popped out in the air, and then I missed it, or it went to the wrong spot and I hit the thing wrong." I've had it happen to myself. So I'm not a fan of mechanicals, period. If anything moves in that broadhead, I won't touch it.
We've seen it too many times. Way
No.
too many times.
And I've had many of them come to us at the shows and offer sponsorships for our TV shows. We've had everything from all the broadheads we can shoot for free to paying us, and I won't take them. I'd rather buy broadheads that I know work than to get something that I don't trust.
Yeah.
And I don't trust any.
And the thing
mechanical.
is if you get an arrow that penetrates in and the broadhead is inside the animal, as soon as that thing starts to back up on a mechanical, the broadhead closes back up and it's not doing any damage. On a fixed blade,
Yep.
it's doing damage. It's still sawing and still cutting. That's the goal. You want to make sure
Right.
that you're going to get that animal down as fast as you can. And
Well, now they got the ones that have the blade on the back.
Yeah.
On some of them, where it's it works when it comes backwards and things like that too. But it still is. I just I don't care. It just I've seen too many of them go in and get on big game, especially big animals. You get marginal penetration and sometimes very poor penetration.
Yeah.
And then you use the same shooter and the same bow, and you give them a fixed blade, and away it goes.
Yeah.
I just saw it in Africa.
yeah.
I was just there, and I mean, I seen the same thing, and I turned around and I listened to the guide, the PHs, which are the guides, tell the fellow that was hunting what he needed to have. And they actually have a law over there for dangerous game that says you have to have so many grains for your arrow, and you have to have for certain animals and things like that. Well, there's a lot of American hunters that come over there that they all know better. You know, that's the problem. Like when they get European hunters or people from other countries, they don't have any problems. The only hunters that come over there that argue everything are your American hunters, because we have all this knowledge supposedly. So these guys come over there, and he's using and I'm going to name the stuff here because it wasn't the gear's fault. It was the fact that this guy put the wrong gear together. He was using Full Metal Jacket arrows, which are great arrows. They're heavy. They and in the right circumstances, that's a good arrow. Particularly, I'm not probably going to use it because it's got aluminum, and I believe that it goes back to the old aluminum thing where once you shoot it, it can bend, and then you're back to a bent arrow. To me, I just don't like that. But there's a lot of guys that swear by it, and it does, and it is a heavy arrow, so it's pretty cool. But the guy was shooting the Full Metal Jackets, and he went to. They said, "Look, you need a heavier arrow." He goes, "Oh no, this arrow, packs a lot of weight and everything like that." And they said, "And you can't be using that mechanical broadhead, and you need a 2-blade broadhead." We'll get to our caller here in a second if we're giving this thing away. Actually, if you're listening, I'll tell you what, call in right now. We'll do the first caller, 298-9888, 715-298-9888. We'll give you a Big E t-shirt if you're out there. Call in. First person to call us, get a t-shirt. So, anyway, he goes and he shoots this thing with his mechanical broadhead, and they told him that it can't be more than a 2-blade, and because of the way the ribs are on a Cape Buffalo, they're so close together.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's our caller already.
Yeah. Just go ahead and find. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and find out who it is? So anyway, the reason for a 2-blade is so that it'll turn and it can pass between the
ribs.
The ribs, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to put you on the air. Just be the first caller, and we'll just get your name and information there. I think they hung up because they were worried we were going to talk to them on the air. So anyway, the 2-blade will turn sideways and pass, and a 3-blade or a 4-blade won't fit between them. They're too close together.
Yeah.
So that's what, again, listening to the guides and listening to the PHs makes a big difference. And so, after I saw the failures, then I said, I'm going to listen to what they said. And I went and I had the guys just completely set my arrow up the right way, listen to what they had to say, put the broadhead together in the arrow, and I ended up shooting 828 grain setup.
Man.
I mean, I was chucking a spear out of that thing. And if you got more than one caller, write down a couple of them there, Tim. What the heck,
Yeah.
So anyway, we, again, going with the right setup for what you're hunting. So if you're hunting whitetail deer, it's fine. You want to use, but practice with it. Make sure you got the right stuff.
Yeah.
If you do want to come on the air while you're calling in, you want to talk about broadheads, I'm always willing to listen.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We'll talk about anything.
Oh, yeah.
We got 3 hours.
I've been told I was wrong before. I mean, I am married, and so I'm used to that.
Well, there you go. It seems like every Sunday we manage to, one of us or both of us end up putting ourselves in the doghouse.
I know. I always take the long way home.
And there, give her time to cool down, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then because of that, you're late for breakfast. And
It's good that she's got a short memory.
oh boy, here we go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She does.
I'm afraid to even say anything now. I don't want to be, Cheryl. I don't want to be part of this. Please.
Because you're the good son.
Well.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah. So anyway,
Well, we're going to actually be going out here in
What do we
2
got?
minutes.
And what?
In 2 minutes, we got to go to a break, but
Oh, we're good.
whether or not we go to a caller now
So
or
anyway,
after commercial.
we were talking about the broadhead thing. So just if anybody's listening, the broadhead I was using, I don't even know the name of the darn thing. I
Really?
think it was his wiki. I think it was for that Cape Buffalo was 315 grains.
That is a monster
The
broadhead.
broadhead alone.
That is impressive. It's really impressive.
Thing was huge.
You think about what we're launching at Whitetails over here, 100 grains, 125 grains.
Yeah. And I was always kind of afraid of a two-blader because you think that a two-blader is going to catch the wind. That was kind of my assumption. I'm thinking, hey, two-blader, that's going back to the old days when they used to shoot the recurves, and they used to launch these babies, and then the wind would catch them and make them drift, and so then I was kind of afraid of doing that. But once I started shooting the two-bladers over there, they really actually are very accurate. If you tune your bow right and you set your bow up right, they're very accurate. And I'm actually thinking about, we've got somebody that's been wanting to sponsor us with a two-blade broadhead all along. And it's fixed blade. I know, you keep rolling your eyes. You got to shoot it. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I was amazed. And the other thing is I was amazed at how many times I shot. The guy put the two-blade on my arrows, and he said, just shoot them at target. I said, I don't want to dull them. He goes, you'll never dull these. He said, this ain't like shooting those little cheap aluminum things. He goes, you can shoot this thing. I kept shooting it and shooting it and shooting it, and he could take the broadhead and go like this and shave the hair off his arm with it.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap it up. We got a winner here. We come back. Maybe we'll give away some decals.
All right.
All right.
Attention, Central Wisconsin. There's a huge hail sale going on right now at Stark GM of Merrill. There's just a little damage to some cars on our lot, but there's big savings to be had throughout. Come take a look at all you get. Here are just a couple examples. How about a 2014 GM certified Chevy Cruze for just $11,988 or $188 a month with no down payment? That's right, $11,988 or $188 a month with zero down. Or choose from a selection of 2014 GM certified Impalas. Yes, just $11,988 or $188 a month with no down payment. So come to Stark GM of Merrill or visit us at www.starkmerrill.com and enjoy huge hail savings on over 150 vehicles in stock. Hurry! First come, first served. Plus tax title license and fees. Selling price $11,988. $188 a month. Zero down. 72 months at 2.99% for well-qualified buyers. Only while supplies last. See dealer for details.
Every single day, people just like you are leading happier, healthier lives by working out at Snap Fitness.
My name is Carol Wisey. I was overweight, not feeling so good about myself. I just woke up one morning and decided enough's enough. The hardest step is walking into that gym because I'm sure you're going to feel self-conscious. When I walked through the door for the first time, I can honestly tell you I did not feel that way. They have so many different membership options. You don't need to be locked into a long-term contract. My physical health since I started working out at Snap Fitness has changed dramatically. I have a lot more energy. I'm happier. It will change your life. It will change your family's life. I promise you, if you take that first step and join Snap Fitness, you will not regret it.
Fall specials are here at Snap Fitness. Join for only $8.95 during the month of September. And get ready for our open house celebration coming in October with lots of great fun and prizes. Welcome back to Biggie Outdoor Radio. This segment is brought to you by Bruise Brothers, located on Highway X in Weston, just off of Highway 29. Fresh burger ground daily from Country Fresh Meats and awesome hand-cut fries with all the tasty seasonings to choose from. They got plenty of tap brews with 35 beers on tap. If you haven't made your way on over to Bruise Brothers yet, you need to head on over and check them out. And tell them Big E sent you, and they'll give you a little something special from us just for mentioning it. But head on over there, and you'll be hooked up with the best burgers in town. That's Bruise Brothers on Highway X in Weston.
Hello. Hey, you know that Bruise Brothers commercial is making me hungry.
Yeah, we ate there last Sunday after the show.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep. What's bad is when my own mother comes in there and asks me for a free decal. And then I realized I hadn't given her one yet. And I still didn't.
Actually, I think the first decal that I ever gave her, I stuck on her van as a prank, and she loved it.
Yeah, but that was one of them dirty ones. It wasn't.
It was the Love to Rut decal.
Yeah, it was the Love the Rut decal, yeah. I think she's pretty cool decal, actually. So, I'd asked you. Did you answer me? Is your bow all tuned in and ready to go? Have you shot it?
I haven't shot it not as recently as I probably should have, but I'm not too worried about hunting early season, as you know. And I know a lot of people want to criticize me for that, being that we do what we do, but I'm not a fan of the early bow season hunt. I'm not. I want to go later, mid to late October. That's about the time when I'd like to get out there.
I'll tell you what. I'm the same way, and it's because I'll tell you I've been that way because of the heat.
Yeah.
But there's that product that I've been telling you about, that koala buck cooler.
Oh yeah.
That could change things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not a $100 item. It's like $3,000, something like that. It's a retail. I mean, I don't know what you'll find them for on sale, or what the retailers will actually sell it for. But
how big is it?
Big enough to hang an elk in.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you'd have to.
I'm thinking cooler, like something that you throw in the back seat of your truck
it's
and fill with beer.
It's a deal. It's a deal that it collapses and folds up.
Okay.
So you can take it with you.
Look at that. All right. Yeah, we got a picture of it up here on the internet.
Yeah,
that is impressive.
Just go to, if anybody's out there and you want to look on your phone while you're driving down the road, it's no big deal. Just go ahead. I do it all the time. Just punch it up. It's
There's something wrong with
koalabuck.com and check this thing out. And it's a cooler. It's like a portable walk-in cooler.
Huh.
For hanging your critters in,
Could you set that up in the tree to keep you cool while you're hunting?
You know what? If you got camo tarp and then put some windows in it,
all right.
We should tell them. That'd be like an air-conditioned blind.
Whoa. I think we just took this up a notch.
Yeah. We could market that to the guys in Africa. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
It says can store up to 4 deer. The ceiling can handle 800 pounds of meat as far as hanging.
Huh. That is impressive. And it collapses.
Yeah.
Wow.
Folds up.
That's cool. See, now when you were talking about it before, I had this idea that it was, I thought the koala butt cooler was like a...
You thought it was
just a standard cooler, like
a Yeti.
Tailgating, like a Yeti cooler, yeah.
No. This is a big thing.
And here I was thinking I was going to get something to fill with beer and take along, and camping with me or ice fishing.
I had to show you something.
All right then.
This is a text that just came in from South Africa. This is to tell you that I was not using a Zwicky broadhead.
Oh yeah.
Our show is being listened to by our our outfitters from Boss Safaris, Wayne Miller. He texted me a picture of the broadhead I used.
Grizzly P.
It's a Grizzly P, yeah.
Yep. And the P is for Patrick.
Yeah.
Grizzly Patrick.
Yeah.
Not so grizzly now because
not
you're
not actually Grizzly P.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No. But it's the Grizzly P, whatever. But I'm telling you, that thing is a monster. Monster. But I tell you what, if you guys want somebody that's on the ball, these guys are on the ball over there. They are. I don't know what he's been hunting late. He just actually sent one of our people that are over here from Green Bay that's wanting to go to Africa. In fact, Mike Grayhack is headed over there in September 8th. They leave, and he asked me if he could hunt a croc while he was over there, a crocodile. I said, yeah. So I sent Wayne the information. He said, yeah, sure. He's got them all set up if they want to go. They haven't given us an answer for sure yet. But
Man, I'd love to hunt a croc. We got the gators. We've got the gators. I'd like to hunt a croc, though. That'd be cool. Crikey, that
croc
would
of
be
what? Sounds like a croc to me. Hey,
Be careful.
I'm going to tell you what, this
Don't want anybody
I
to
told you about
accidentally
Wayne
spit out number one.
don't spit out the number one word. I told you about Wayne taking off his clothes, everything but his shorts, and jumping in the water after that Impala.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
He's not afraid of no crocodile.
Well,
He sings that song, I ain't afraid of no croc. Jumped right in there, knife in his mouth. Really, he didn't, but it sounds good that way, doesn't it? Knife in his mouth, swam out there. Blood everywhere in the water, crocs all around him. Stabbed that Impala and dragged it back to shore. And when he got out, we had to shake the piranhas off of him. They were stuck to him everywhere like leeches. But, man, he's tough. Don't look at me like that. He is. This guy is bad.
What is in that energy drink, by the way?
the thing is the people listening, they can't see the crazy, wild look in your eye when you're telling these stories.
Yeah.
I mean, you seriously look like you need to be admitted.
What? Admitted?
Yeah.
No, man. You should have been there. I got it on film.
Piranhas and all, huh?
Well, there really wasn't any piranhas.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you go.
But
we got a guy at work that tells a lot of tall tales like that, too. Yeah.
you don't know.
The bigger his eyes
The only
get,
ones
the
that
bigger-
know is
Yeah.
Wayne, me, and the guy that was actually shot the Impala. And actually, he has been on enough anesthesia and pain medications right now that we could actually say that he lost enough of his memory.
He's out.
I know he's out.
Yep, he's out of the hospital. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
he's out. There's another tough dude. Crashed his plane, broke his leg, fought off grizzlies while he waited for the...
And that really did happen.
That really did happen, yeah.
Oh, man. They're going to make a Lifetime movie about him.
We
That would be cool. We could make the Lifetime movie.
We could make a Lifetime movie out of all the adventures of Biggie and friends. Grizzly Adams ain't got squat on us.
Biggie and Friends? That sounds...
Yeah, well, that's because Sanford and Sons is already taken.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
We know some bad dudes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So are you going to watch the race this weekend, or are you going to fall asleep in your chair like you normally do?
I always do that humming of them cars going around the tracks. I like to sit in the chair and have a little cold beverage, and then I sit there and it's like that, and I fall asleep. But then when they get all riled up when somebody crashes, then I like to wake up and then
By cold beverage, you have a glass of milk, right?
yeah,
that's you.
milk or water.
No, it's got to be milk. That way it helps wash the cookie down.
Yeah.
Cookies.
You can tell you're getting up there when you're eating the same stuff that your grandson does.
He's on my lap. We
Yeah.
sit on my lap and we have cookies and milk.
Yeah.
So-
Wait. He's the one putting Papa down for a nap.
My question is how does, if he's sitting on Grandpa's lap, how does grandson even get anything to eat?
Well, that's just it. He's learning to fight at an early age. Survival. Of the
Survival.
fittest.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yep. Because when Thanksgiving comes around, I'm pulling out all the stops. He's gonna have to fight for his food. So. Oh yeah.
See that?
Oh, look at there.
See that big suppressor on the end of their gun?
That is impressive. Yeah, Wayne over in South Africa just sent Biggie a picture text message and
Of his
big old suppressor on the end of his rifle there, and he's got a beautiful zebra there on the ground.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Wow. I mean, I wonder how he gets his mane like that. Real sharp and clean. This
Zebras?
got to have
They all
one
have
heck of
manes
a
like
barber.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they got them little baboon barbers over there that give them haircuts. That they go into they sit there in the trees and they go in there and
There is nothing,
I saw that on the Lion
There's
King.
nothing docile about a baboon.
Oh yeah, they do. They're great barbers. And they sit there and they cut their hair and they comb it for them and. Ooh, that's and then the big Impala
I
that he got.
Zach over here trying to pull bugs out of my hair, messing with me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's hard to find good friends these days, but he'll suffice for now.
Yeah, well, yeah. At least you got somebody to hang around with you.
I know, yeah.
He's preening.
He's preening.
Yes.
Well,
Hey, you were talking about the racing. Did
Colin?
little Colin, has he been racing lately?
Well, I don't think he had a race this weekend. Actually, I think I was talking to Mark the other day, and he had said something about he's got some good races coming up, and
Yeah.
some big ones. Actually, I'm going to see if I can get him to go ahead and give us a call,
Yeah.
and maybe have Colin tell us
Have him
about
call us in the next segment.
We'll have him give us a call in the next segment, and we can hear from him. I'll tell you what, that kid, it's amazing to hear the energy when he's talking about it.
How old is this little man?
Oh, he's either 10 or 11. I can't remember anymore.
Young fella.
I know he's going to give me a hard time about not remembering if he's listening.
Yeah.
But I lose track. The kid's growing up so darn fast. But it's it's amazing to watch him grow. I mean, he went from grass dragging snowmobiles to running bandoleros, and I know the big
Tell me
races
about-
that he's got coming up, and I don't want to give it away. I want to let him tell us.
Okay. Well, we got to do that. We got about 1 minute left here, and then after the break, then maybe we'll have him call us.
Yeah, and I could be wrong. I think he's actually maybe 12 or 13. I'm sorry, Colin, buddy. I forget a lot.
Yeah, well, you grow up so fast. And, I mean, you did too, Brandon. I mean, just not too long ago. I mean, you were bouncing on my knee, and I was telling you stories and everything. And actually, that was last weekend.
I was going to say.
Oh boy.
Did he graduate from the pull-ups yet?
From the what?
I'm getting there.
The Huggies pull-ups?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I'm wearing them now. There comes a time when you revert back to them in life. I just want to let you know.
That all depends on how young you are.
Just let me know. I'm just telling you.
Oh yeah. But it's amazing we get anything done. You're sitting here texting people.
No, I'm getting text messages. It's just nonstop. We're going to take a break quick on that note. Now we'll come right back after these messages. So.
Big E Outdoors, located at Cedar Creek, is reopening its doors soon after its new remodeling. Home to the area's first and only big game hunting museum, with educational exhibits displaying animals from around the world and facts around the hunters' contributions to their survival. Pick up some unique souvenirs and gifts from the museum and from the Big E TV shows. Meet the pro staff from Big E TV and Big E Outdoor Radio. A great place to stop in with the whole family. And while you're there, book your next hunting trip with the Big E Outdoors Professional Hunters. With over 21 personal hunting destinations worldwide, you'll be sure to find a quality getaway with the Big E Outdoors destinations. Big E Outdoors is also home to Adrenaline Hydrographic. Check us out online at BigEOutfitters.com and register to win a free hunt. Big E Outdoors at Cedar Creek.
Rejection is one of our biggest fears. As humans, our greatest need is to be accepted. So when Ben walked into Jim Krishock Jewelers and met with Jody, he was looking for someone to accept him. You see, Ben was head over heels in love with Amanda, and he wanted to give her the diamond engagement ring of her dreams. But he didn't feel good about his credit, and he didn't feel good about a past jewelry shopping experience where another jeweler wouldn't even give him the time of day. But Jody had a different attitude. Instead, she went right to work on getting a credit application filled out. And before he knew it, he was approved for, well, a lot more than he thought he would be. That's total acceptance. So Jody walked him over to the diamond case, and he picked out the ring that would knock Amanda off her feet. We're Jim Krishock Jewelers, and when you walk in here, you know you'll find it. And you'll be accepted. We're in front of Best Buy on Rib Mountain Drive, and nobody does I do like we do.
Here's your Central Wisconsin weather-wise forecast powered by weatherology.com. Partly sunny skies today, chance for thunderstorms late this afternoon, highs around 86. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms are likely, lows in the middle 60s. A few rain showers possible through the midday, Labor Day, gradually clearing then with a high reaching 77. I'm meteorologist Dave Perrin for Sports Fan 100.5. Right now, 73.
Hey, we're back. Some more Biggie Outdoor Radio. And hey, while we're doing this, let's bring the phone lines back. It'll ring over, won't it, Jim? Well, you got a caller on. Will it ring over? Somebody else calls in. Will it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll maybe wait.
I'll handle that.
Okay.
But right now there's a little bundle of energy on the other end of the line.
Yeah, that'd be Colin. That'd be my buddy right there.
Okay, well, we're going to get him on the line talking with Brandon here. But while we're doing that, if anybody out there listening and you are want to win a Biggie decal, let's take a couple callers on this one.
All right.
Call us up, 715-298-9888. Just show us you're listening. We'll get you down. And let's go to the phone lines. Brandon, you got somebody there that's one of our junior racers out there.
That's right. Colin, you there, buddy?
Yeah, how's it going?
Oh, it's going, man. How about yourself?
Good.
All right. Well, every week we end up talking a little bit about your racing and how things are going. And I see here last weekend you had your first clean sweep. You had your first in qualifying, first in the heat, and first in the feature.
Yeah, that was a great feeling for the year. We were on a 3-win streak now. That was our third win. We went to Madison and won all of them, and then we went to Jefferson and won all of them.
All right,
except for the heat, we got second.
Okay.
And then we went to the Dells and we won it all. So we're in a 3 right now.
That is awesome, and I see you got the orange car up and running. That seems to be your lucky car right there, huh?
Did we lose you?
Oh, you there, buddy?
Oh,
well, it sounds like we might have lost him.
We might have lost him. We'll get him to call back here in just a second. We have to wait for our sound tech to get back in here.
Yeah, he's running around. We got him running like crazy this morning, but
we're putting him to work. If you get back to us there, just chime in when you come back, Colin. But
yeah. Well, I know where they live. They live kind of in a hole there in reception. It's hit and miss. You're probably standing out on the front porch trying to get reception right now.
Yeah, I know it.
Do you guys hear me?
Oh,
there he is. He's back.
All
right, good deal.
What'd you do, mute us, man?
No.
Oh, all righty. Yep. So,
Internet in Richford.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So, but no, I was talking to your dad yesterday, I believe, because I was trying to see if you raced this weekend. I was going to maybe see if I can make it out there. And he said that you didn't race this weekend, but you got a couple big races coming up. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. No, we didn't run this weekend. We were going to go to Elko in Minnesota.
Okay.
And run. But they don't do the... Okay, so there's 3 classes in the Bandoleros.
Yep.
And all of them out there are outlaws.
Okay.
And I'm a bandit.
Okay.
And I'm the only bandit that would be there, so it wouldn't count for all the full points
for
me.
Is that like Smokey and a bandit?
Yeah. It's a 4-hour drive, and it wouldn't quite be worth it.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, and then your dad said there that you got Jefferson, Wisconsin coming up on the 20th now.
Yeah. We go down there in about, I think, a week or 2.
Okay.
There's 3 Bandolero cars down there that we run with.
All right, there you go. Yeah, and you've been having good luck down there, that's for sure. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then so then what you got a bigger event coming up there? And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you want to touch on that a little bit. You got to be excited to go out of state for this one, huh? Is that the Concord, North Carolina? Am I reading that right?
I think we lost him again.
Well, all right then.
He's got to move to the other side of the deck.
Yep. They said it on the internet, so they might be using the internet.
Oh, we lost him. He'll call back in a short second.
Oh man, no, it's cool though to hear the energy that kid has, and he's so passionate about the racing.
We
and,
still haven't figured out how old he is.
Yeah, I don't know if he
When he
heard
gets
me
back on, we'll have to ask him.
mess up his age or not. I hope not. That's embarrassing.
What's funny is he's not even old enough to drive a car on the highway.
No, but he's
out there
heck
racing.
of a good racer, man.
Which kind of makes you worry that when he does get his driver's license,
He's going to be racing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there we got.
You don't get in his way.
Yeah. Well, no, I've seen that.
He's going to bump draft you.
You got to do what you got to do, man.
Well, that's how it is,
Yeah, rubbing is racing. Checkers
That's
or
right.
wreckers.
That's it. Checkers or wreckers. That's kind of how you learned how to drive, Brandon.
That's right. Yeah.
His-
So, Colin, we got you back there, buddy.
Yeah.
All righty. Yeah, you got to do something about that internet.
How old are you, Colin?
I'm 12.
12? See,
12
I
years
told
old.
you he was either like 10, 11, or 12.
If you'd have kept going, you had to hit somewhere in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, man. You grow up so darn fast, I can't remember how old you are anymore.
Hey, Colin,
know.
in your racing, have you met any of the big cup racers yet? Have any?
I don't know. Oh yeah, Travis Quaffle.
Oh,
All right,
really?
there you go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
he runs the Xfinity car.
There you go.
Ah.
Actually, his brother his brother lives directly across the street from my uncle.
Oh, cool.
Yep. And yeah, it's a small world, that's for sure. But
Yeah.
so I see
Your uncle don't live in no small world.
well, I see that you're going to Concord here in the beginning of October. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Now, have you raced down there before, Colin?
Yes. 2 times, I believe.
2 times. All right. Well, I'm going to be watching for that. I hope you do well when you're down there. You're probably going to have a lot more competition down there than you do up here, though, huh?
Oh yeah. Them guys are tough.
Well, if you go down there and do well, that's really going to be a good feather in your cap.
Yeah. I'm sure you've probably got some folks watching you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, well, that's cool,
Yeah.
man.
What's that?
Oh, I said that's cool. That's awesome. I mean, to see somebody your age being watched already, and I mean, you're succeeding. You listen well, and you're respectful, and that is hard to get, especially somebody your generation. It's hard to see somebody hold that respect. And one thing I can tell you, because I'm sure you're going places, buddy. I mean, I've seen the way you drive, and I've seen the passion you have for what you do. But as long as you don't lose your roots and you keep that respect, you're gonna go far. I promise you that much.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yep.
Big E would look good on the car.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go. Hit us up for a sponsorship on the
There
air
we
too.
go.
Yet, listen
I like
to that.
that. Put us on the
I
spot.
guarantee you his dad is sitting
I was
close
just gonna
by.
say that's Mark. How's it going, Mark?
That is one smart young man.
Yeah, he's working.
He's
it.
already, exactly. He's already got the marketing thing down.
No, but I agree with you, buddy. Big E would look good on the car. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
we'll have to talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
But I've actually already been talking to your dad about something. I don't know how much you know about it, but it's kind of a little something I want to do for you. And I've been talking to your dad about it on the side when I bump into you guys every here and there, and you'll see. I got a little treat for you. I want to pull something off for you. So.
Awesome.
Yeah. But I can't
Looking
get into
forward.
too much detail because this is I want it to be a surprise.
All right.
So, but all right, buddy. We're gonna let you go here, and we're gonna move on to other topics here. I know there's a lot of people been calling us in here this morning, but it is great to hear from you. And
Thanks, guys.
keep up the hard work. All right, man.
All right. Thanks.
All right, take care.
You too.
Yep.
Bye.
Well, folks, that was Colin Slife. He races Bandoleros. He does a lot of all over the state of Wisconsin, actually. He's Madison, Jefferson, Dells. He races at State Park Speedway right here in Wausau quite a bit. And this young man has got a lot of talent. I love getting out there and watching him. I've only made it a couple of times, unfortunately. Just been really busy. But if you want to follow him, you can follow him on Facebook. It's C Slife. That's CSLIFE Racing, all one word. And that's Facebook. If you want to follow the kid, I'll tell you right now, he's got some great pictures, and they really tell a great story every time they do a race. They put videos on there and pictures, and You'll never find anybody more thankful in his age for what his parents have done for him and for what, I mean, he's got sponsors and stuff on his car already, and you'll never find a 12-year-old more thankful for what he's got and what he's been able to accomplish, and he sure knows that he wouldn't have been able to do it himself. You can hear that every time you talk to him.
Very, pretty well put together and well articulated young man for 12 years old, huh? He
talks well, and that's another thing too. That, I mean, communication is a big thing in doing what he does. He's got to communicate back and forth to his dad and whoever else might be there working on his car in between heats and in between races and qualifying and all that. He's got to communicate well with what the car is doing, how it's handling, and clearly he does that pretty well.
Yeah.
So, but it's always a treat to talk to him. And I remember when he was just a little guy, I'd be over there hanging out with Mark at 11 o'clock or midnight, in the garage. Mark was working on a truck or something, and Colin's supposed to be in bed, and all of a sudden that garage door cracks open and the little guy comes running in. He always wanted to be hanging out with the guys. It didn't matter how old he was. He wanted to be around the guys and around the cars, and you can see where that's gotten him. So,
yeah. That's, like I said, it just amazes me that, you can have kids out there that aren't even old enough to drive on the highway, and they're out there going, how fast do those cars go?
I'm not even sure, but they clip along pretty well. And the thing is
they're zinging.
They go faster than your go-karts that you go down to in the Dells or up in Minocqua. I mean, that's for sure. But they clip along pretty well. And when all these cars are tuned somewhat the same, it's pretty cool to watch them race. But Colin he's definitely got the upper hand. I mean, he's got some good skills behind him, and his dad knows what he's doing, and they got that car wired right. That orange car that he's got two of them. He's got a white car and he's got an orange car, and that orange car he's got, that's his honey car right there. That thing zings along. He can come from the back and pass everybody.
All right, well, we'll take a quick break here, and we'll come back and bring some more Biggie Outdoor Radio to you at the top of the hour.
All right.
Bring in some new topics.
There we go.
Okay, we'll be right back.